She took all the energy with her out of the building. And John, I mean, everyone, you know, the wave starts going, and everybody's trying to remain calm and trying to stay focused.
And the crowd handled it well, Rich.
Well, yeah, nobody
they handled it well.
Absolutely well.
What else they gonna do?
28-6 is your score after the power outage. Here comes Kaepernick to Vernon Davis right there to the Ravens' 31-yard line, and then Kaepernick throwing to Michael Crabtree, and Bernard Pollard and Kerry Williams just bounce off of.
What a play.
They don't wrap up, and it's a 28-13 game, and the energy now was restored to the crowd.
And right there, you saw the rhythm that Kaepernick got into, and the plays were called, and they just started making plays.
And the defense got into rhythm too, as Ahmad Brooks on a blitz. They brought an extra rusher, which they really don't do too often. That's an 8-yard loss, a 3-and-out for the Ravens offense. Next play, Ravens punting. It was a sort of a knuckleball out of Sam Cook, and then Ted Ginn takes that 32 yards. Suddenly now, the Niners are setting up shop in the red zone. And 2 plays later, they're inside the 10 at the 6 of the Ravens, to be specific. And what a neat, designed, and executed play this is.
Man, I mean, they really sealed the edge, got a good shot block on Ed Reed, and it was a race to the corner between Frank Gore
and I guess that's
and Ray Lewis.
That's Gore Kaepernicking there, and Haloti Ngata hurt his knee on this play as they blew everybody up on this play on the offensive line, and Delaney Walker, and that would be it for Haloti Ngata's night, and that's a huge loss on that defensive line. Next Ravens possession, Ray Rice,
Just a great play by the defensive back right there. Got his hands right on the ball as Ray Rice tried to stiff arm him and got that ball out.
And that's Terrell Brown with the knocked loose, and he recovered it himself. The 3rd lost fumble of the postseason for Ray Rice, who rarely does that at any time of his career. And now David Akers comes out as they're forced to settle for a field goal, and there's a little bit of the yips that we've seen out of David Akers of late, except for the fact that Chykie Brown is called for running into the kicker.
I don't know about that, man.
Wow.
I don't know about that.
Did he hit him?
No.
Did he touch him?
That was some good action.
Great action. Yeah.
So now it's another shot for Akers, and this is a mulligan, or player B, as I like to call myself in the golf course. And player B is usually better than player A.
Always.
And that one was going through the uprights, and it's a 5-point game all of a sudden. Ravens next possession, 3rd down. Big play here as Flacco finds Bolden, who gets some serious yak. 30-yard gain.
What a physical player
he is. It's a grown man.
Somebody daddy out there.
He runs into you and makes plays.
Over 1 hour, the nuttiest 3rd quarter in Super Bowl history took us to the 4th. And in the 4th, on 3rd and goal, Flacco buying time with his legs, throws it out of bounds.
Listen,
they have to settle for the field goal.
I know
here.
Flacco wasn't a lead until after this game, but that's a penalty.
Getting hit right there.
He hit Brady or Manning like that.
That is a penalty.
They might have ejected him.
So the Ravens settle for the field goal, and they're up by 8 again. Next to Niners possession, there's Randy Moss, 32-yard gain. Next play at the 39, the inconvenient truth running downhill for a run that is as far as his number on his back, 21 yards. 2 plays later, 2nd and 7 inside the red zone, and Colin Kaepernick sets the record for the longest touchdown run by a quarterback in Super Bowl history, previously held by Joe Montana. Touchdown, Colin Kaepernick. Is a 2-point game.
Sapp called that.
And on the 2-point conversion, Kaepernick looking for Randy Moss. What do you think of this?
I don't know about this. I mean, if you're going to throw to Randy, let's throw a fade.
So
you know let's throw a fade.
It's 31-29.
Not a slant.
What do the Ravens do now with 8:30 to go in the Super Bowl? Flacco to Torrey Smith, but it's pass interference on Chris Culliver.
That kid played hard all night.
Yes, he did.
He played hard. I got a lot of respect for him.
3 plays later, after Jim Harbaugh challenged a Bolden catch, making it 3rd and short. How about that call on 3rd and inches?
Flacco said they had a pitch play, a pitch, or the pass to Anquan Bolden. He went with the sure thing.
5 plays later, it's 3rd and short. This one they can't convert, as Flacco with 2 timeouts and 3 and change to go, trying to drive him down the field, and he does that. And Michael Crabtree, 24-yard gain to the Ravens 40. Next play.
Man, this kid can throw the ball, man. Man, he can throw the ball.
Here comes the inconvenient truth out of the pistol, 33-yard rumble.
There's so much deception in these plays. It creates creases, natural creases in defenses, and you can't do anything about it because they force you to get upfield.
Can the Niners pull the improbable comeback? First and goal. Michael James runs it into the line, takes it down to the 2-minute warning. Ravens have 3 timeouts left. Niners have 2 timeouts left. Next play, second and goal from the Ravens 5. Kaepernick rolling right, looking for Michael Crabtree, and incomplete.
Man, Crabtree, I thought he should have run a little bit deeper into
Ravens
the end
corners,
zone and then come
they
back.
played pretty darn good tonight. They gave up a lot,
very tight,
but they didn't break.
Next play, third and goal. Crabtree, $1:55 to go. Crabtree can't corral it, incomplete, and it's 4th down. 1:50 to go.
That was a play they were waiting on right there. They diagnosed that play, the Ravens did, and made that play well.
Kaepernick flinging it to Crabtree. Some contact, to say the least. It's a turnover on downs, no flags. What do you think of Jimmy Smith here, Dion? Is this a penalty or not?
That's a great play.
That's how they've been playing all night.
First of all, Crabtree initiated the contact because he wanted to push off and set him up for the back shoulder fade.
And Jim Harbaugh goes DEFCON 1 Bo Schembechler style right there. Ray Lewis and Ed Reed celebrating in the end zone, but what they need to finish this thing up is some quality play from their punter, Sam Cook. Oh yeah, take your time. This is how you take the safety, kids, when you want to win the Super Bowl. Textbook safety taking out of the punter right there. Taking it down to 4 seconds to go. And Cook with the punt. Ted Ginn tries to make something of it. And that wraps it up. The Baltimore Ravens win Super Bowl 47. The older brother, John, beats younger brother. Their long week is over, and Ray Lewis of his career, 34-31 is the final with his 3 first half totals with Joe Montana.